Oh my goodness. Welcome everyone. I did not announce that we were going live because it was just a really, strong impulse to go ahead and just go live. So we are live, wiggling around. I don't know who's going to join us, and welcome to the rewatchers. If we're crooked, apologize about that. I'm going to see if we can see ourselves on here. On the YouTube channel. Welcome one, welcome all. What we're going to do is just have a little meeting here. I don't see us yet on my channel. Hi there. Hi there, Terrestrial Aura. Welcome. I see you. I see you there, but I don't see you here. What we were going to do is during all of this stuff that's going on in this time of great suffering and well, just the unknown, and there's a lot of loss and a lot of fear, and our world is changing. I thought, where are the Theosophists? What the hell? So let's come out and let's join together. And I think we might have a few more people coming in, but I'm just refreshing my page. Hi, sweetheart. Hi there. Prospero. Stick around for a while, you guys. We're going to actually, this is not a book study. This is going to be a gathering, and you are essential. I see us. You are essential. So I see me sitting there. Stand by. See if I can go in there live. Okay, I'm looking at myself looking at you. Okay, I'm looking at myself looking at you. Stop it. Be quiet. Mute that. So, live television. Well, you know what I mean. I did do television for a while. I did television and radio. Are we crooked? Nice room. That's my husband decorating that room. Hi there. Hi there. Welcome. We are going to just gather. We're just going to gather and we're just going to talk because no one is more important than anyone else. In the teachings of Theosophy, we are all equals. We are all equals, and we are here to learn. I do not have a book study for you today. I do have a chance for you to get some books if you'd like, for free, if you'd like a free copy of the... Thank you very much, Terrestrial Aura. Certainly hope we have something to suit up and show up. I believe it's weird. Like this morning I thought, okay, really? All right, let's do this. So I wrote out a few things, and normally I have a book study plan for you, and I have lots of stuff laid out. But what I want to do is I want to take some questions. I want to talk with you. I want to see how you're feeling. I want to ease the unnecessary suffering of all beings on our planet. That's why I'm a Theosophist. I wanted to explain to you about Theosophy. What is it? I wanted to try to take it down a notch from the convoluted writings of the late 19th century and put it into layman's elementary terms with you, so this can give you hope. This can give you help. This can give you a chance to, during this downtime, reflect and look within. And it isn't just about going and sitting over there and meditating. You have access to these texts. If you can, hang on, which way is my left? Boom. Is it over there? Yes, I think it is. Either way, click to the side and click the purple icon. You will see a purple icon. I'm pretty sure it's over there. But anyway, click that icon, go to the shop, then you'll see free ebooks. You can download the Voice of the Silence. You can download, you have Voice of the Silence there. You have Light on the Path. You have the Key to Theosophy. There are downloadable texts in the videos for the Key to Theosophy. And you have there the big juggernaut, which is the Secret Doctrine. Now these teachings, hang on one second, these teachings belong to all. They are not just for a bunch of Theosophists sitting around in some lodge. It isn't an exclusive club, members only. This is for everybody. So I'm seeing that I can see you here. Let me see if I can say something. Stand by. Hello there. I'm hoping Patrick shows up. There's a few there. I think, oh, I got my hello there. Okay, so I don't see how many people, 5 are watching now. Okay, it's showing me 5 of you are watching right now, but I do not see a count on the screen, so that's fine. What I wanted to do was just start. I just needed it to start. And like an artist has a canvas, like these guys back here, he had to put the paintbrush, or she had to put the paintbrush down somewhere on that canvas. And they just had to freaking start. So I'm just starting because I was going to do a Key to Theosophy for you, and I still will do one of those, but I'd like to talk with you. Let me ask you, how are you feeling during all of this disruption, this uncertainty? How are you feeling? We're live now. This is totally live. I don't think I can take call-ins here, but I can take your comments. Please tell me how you are feeling. There are 7 of you here in this room. Welcome, welcome to this room. This is called the standing room. And if you don't feel like participating, I will just talk with you, but I'd like it to be a circle gathering, please. Because if it's just me, then I'm pontificating. I don't want to pontificate. I want to talk with you. I want to see how you're coping and what you see, what is happening here on planet Earth. To me, it is my understanding that planet Earth is, in a way, setting up. Thank you. Oh, I have a comment here. Interesting enough, feeling really calm and collected, at peace and sending healing vibrations to the world. That's very powerful. There is power in your thought, and there's power in that emotion. Those aren't just words. Thoughts are electric living beings. They are electricity. They are energy. Let's say that. You are helping. Thank you very much, Terrestrial Aura. Let me know where you're viewing from. It'd be nice to know where you're viewing from, because this will be up for a rewatch. But there are 8 of you here. It says, I'm still going into work every day for an essential job, but our city is on lockdown. Okay, well, thank you, one, for being of service. Thank you very much for putting yourself out there, for helping others. Since you are an essential employee, you still have a paycheck coming in, but you are serving, and thank you for your service. Thank you for your selflessness. So I was going to say that what I believe might be taking place, and this is only my observation, it's like a belly button. Everybody's got one. Is that planet Earth is sending up, I see you're talking. That's so wonderful. Okay. Kentucky, you're in Lexington, Kentucky. Welcome from Kentucky. You're actually viewing in the United Kingdom. We're in a place called Brixham in the Southwest. I'm from California. My mother was from Tennessee. So, Dixie. Anyway. Welcome from Lexington, Kentucky. I am going to encourage commentary. I asked for you to be a part of this group, please. So if you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, if you'd like to join, I don't know how to do that yet because I've looked into that where you can have the multiple screens, and I think on Mac it's an OBS thing is what they call it. Hi everyone. Hi there, Amanda. Welcome, sweetheart. You are welcome here. Planet Earth is sending up its own, hang on one second. I love you. Thank you for being, thank you for being here with us. Thank you for being here, Terrestrial Aura. Hi, sweet. It's Maura from Periscope. Maura, this is, if you're not familiar with the Periscope app, it is a live streaming platform that, really, it's a lot of fun. It's a backstage peek into our lives when we're not doing theosophical things or museum things or a husband works at the university, things like that. It's a lot of fun on Periscope. But on this channel, I keep my name out of it because it isn't important who I am. What is important is who you are and what you are doing and how we can help each other. And the teachings are the star. This is the celebrity here. Those teachings that are ancient, and not solely that group of writings, but in alchemy, in the Kabbalah, and the Jewish mysticism. It says, I understand that it is a manifestation of collective. Way too much fear gathered. It is just a classist movement to people to feel themselves. That's very insightful. Thank you, Akbal. Thank you. I believe, I agree with you. And it doesn't matter whether I do or I don't, but I believe that you are correct. It is a collective. This is a collective taking place all over the globe. This is a collective consciousness of the way that we have been treating our planet and each other. This is a chance for us to learn from what we have done. We have harvested this earth. We've been selfish. We've been greedy. We've been fearful. We've been ignorant and superstitious. So we talk about that a lot here on this channel. But we need to change the way we treat this beautiful planet that we live on. And I think in a way it's kind of the Earth's own, what would you call it, antibodies coming up to fight the true virus, which is us, humanity. And I think that we need to pay attention because, as you can see, nature is thriving with us stopping our selfishness. We keep thinking that there's always going to be enough. And I think we've hit a critical point here that we need to pay attention. So that's only my 2 cents. I'll have more thoughts, but it's not about me. It's about you. So I've got 9 of you watching now. Welcome. That's a good number. This is just going to be, I'm not sure when to have it. I was going to have it on Sundays. I have no idea when to have it, but I just couldn't. Thank you very much. I see you there. You're first. Sim. Welcome. Okay. Well, you're welcome here. You are welcome here. If you'd like to get some texts, if you'd like to get a copy of these downloadable texts, go to the Living Theosophy website, go to the shop, go to the free ebook section. You can download them right now. It says, I really feel that people eating mammals, bats, yes, took in the collective consciousness of the bats, showing our true connection. That's really summed it up. I have gone vegan as well. I understand, and I do believe that compassion, that it is compassion. We don't have the right to act the way we've been acting. We don't have the right to treat animals or other human beings the way we have been treating other people. This disease is a leveler, is it not? This COVID virus is an equal opportunity afflictor, is it not? So you have the future King of England, and you have CNN anchors, and you have everybody who's getting hit with this. It's going all the way across. It doesn't matter about your caste, creed, sex, or color. So we have race, creed, sex, caste, or color. That is interesting because we are all sharing this together. Somebody else has commented. Thank you very much for that. Let me make sure that you're coming up. There you are. What we ingest, we take in the energy of. Amen to that. That's true. That's the reason we went vegan, was because we didn't want to build our bodies based on the suffering of other beings, living beings. So yes, it is a vibrational illness. I think it is planet Earth saying, knock it off. Knock it off. Otherwise, there's going to be worse stuff going on. So we have a chance to learn from this. So where are the teachings of Theosophy? Why is Theosophy being so quiet during this particular time period? I think that thank you. Good. Thank you for participating. Thank you for taking the time to leave a comment, and thank you for being here. I think that for a long time, the Theosophical teachings seem to be held in these libraries that only the few, dedicated to the few. It is said in the Voice of the Silence, this is dedicated to the few. I don't think that means dedicated just to the few that are the elitist and the esoteric schools that have paid their way to the top. I think it means dedicated to the few that understand it. And not everybody's going to understand it, but there's a lot of you who will, and not all of you who will have access to those libraries. So that's why I'm here on this platform. I didn't even take a shower. I just came downstairs and spackled as best I could to come on and talk about hope and community and connection and compassion. So here we have another comment coming up here. Good things, and that's Akbal coming in. Good things will just arise from this. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. There will be good things. We will get through this. We are all sharing this together. Everybody has the exact same. If we can have that common denominator of fear, we have the common denominator of fear, and we're all in that together. If we can share that, why can't we share love? Why not? I don't understand. I think we can. I think we can. And I think if we get these hands, if you're on this channel and you're a subscriber and you have actually hit the button to be here live, then great. I have absolutely no structure. I asked, just tell me what to say. Tell me what to say. I have no idea. I'm just going to go ahead and start here. This is what came up today. And now more than ever, we are experiencing the effects of our causes. This all is because of the way we have acted. This is not happening to us because we're victims. This is a result of the way we have treated our planet and other beings. Okay, so this is the effect of our cause. And yes, I talk with my hands all the time. I probably couldn't talk unless I used my hands. There is no religion higher than truth. Okay, no religion higher than truth. Do you know what that means? If you are here on this channel, most likely you do. Do you know what that means? There's no religion higher than truth. I want to encourage a group discussion, even though I don't have another human being in the room with me. You're there and you're listening and you're watching. No religion higher than truth. That is what Theosophy's motto is, their slogan, this statement. There's no religion higher than truth. Okay. This virus has united mankind again in this common denominator, right as heaven. Yes. Well, and we are with you in our presence. Well, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just want to make sure that I'm not talking at you. I want to be talking with you. It's imperative that this is not about me, that this is about all of us. Whoever it is, whatever year you come across this and you're watching this, this is about all of you. So the three objects of Theosophy are, and I'm going to paraphrase here because some people take this way out of context, to form a nucleus, which means just center, a center, okay, of universal brotherhood. So to me, that means connection from within. It doesn't mean a group of people that get to be special somewhere. Let's see, which one just popped up? It's popping up there first, and it is, I feel we are all I feel we all feel each other. Yes, yes, good. I feel we feel each other here too. how'd she say it? I feel we all feel each other here. Yeah, absolutely. So to form a nucleus of the universal brotherhood of humanity. Now that does not mean any kind of like, you just see guys in suits in a lodge smoking pipes. No, that's not the brotherhood we're talking about. What we're talking about is literally, we are related. We are all one another. We are all one another without distinction of race, creed, sex, caste, or color. Interestingly, the COVID-19, the coronavirus, is actually targeting humanity without distinction of race, creed, sex, caste, or color, as we spoke about a few moments ago. Also, to encourage the comparative study of religions, sciences, and philosophies. Religion and science are catching up to each other. We are a connected consciousness stream. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And you're here. Thank goodness for being here. Thank you for being here. It is people like you that hopefully can take this light out into the world. This is a place of great suffering. We've talked about this before in the Kabbalah. Actually, I'm going to see if I can read that for you here, because this is going to be a little bit more informal, because that's just going to be that way. Hang on. Okay. In the Kabbalah, actually, in the Jewish mysticism, I did a post the other day talking about, and this is Rabbi Freeman. Rabbi Freeman writes this: Why are you so surprised to find evil and corruption? Why are you so surprised to find evil and corruption running amok everywhere you look? The world is the coarsest. This world is the coarsest and harshest of all worlds. The ultimate concealment of the infinite light. Almost all of it is darkness and emptiness. Only a tiny spark of good is buried deep within to sustain it. Okay? You could spend your time, your whole life, dwelling on the outrages and scandals and the travesties of the world. Or you could take a moment to search for that spark, and you could find it, grasp it, fan its flame. From within its aura, you will see the darkness shining brighter than the heavens. In that moment of light, the night will never have been. And that is Rabbi Freeman. And that's the Kabbalah. And I've popped away from our screen, so I have no idea. Where are we? Are we there? There we are. Okay, good. Anyway, same thing here in the teachings of Theosophy is that this is a place of great suffering. There's a lot of darkness. So each one of you that are here, that are able to pay attention and take this, thank you, out into the world, you are that light. The light is you. These teachings are all about you. So is Theosophy a religion? A lot of people ask that. Let's start off with that. The answer is, from HPB, Theosophist answers, most assuredly it is not, since it is the essence of all religion and of absolute truth, a drop of which only underlies every creed. Metaphorically, Theosophy on earth is like the white ray of the spectrum, and every religion only one of the 7 prismatic colors. Okay, that's one way to describe Theosophy. So, science, as we sit here praying, wishing for a cure, science is religion, and religion is science, and philosophy, they're all the same thing. So that's why we say to study and compare religion, science, and philosophy, because we're going to find there is a common denominator there. And to investigate the unexplained laws of nature and the powers latent in humanity, latent, dormant. So we are far more capable of things than just the world of the physical senses. I say this all the time. There's more to your story. All right. So your fear, very powerful. The fear that we are having right now is extremely powerful, especially fear in mass. So if you can change the way that you think, change the way that you feel, and understand that this is all for the better good, that everything is going to be okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, Akbal, for participating in the conversation. I am grateful that you're here. And then every religion seems to fight with each other about who's the most kind and the most peaceful and the most loving, and that doesn't make any sense. I think we need to pay attention to that. The suffering that has come under the guise of religion it's too much. It's time to stop it. Stop it, and let's take a look at this saying that there's no religion higher than truth. okay? You can still practice your religion and be a Theosophist, all right? Yet, as the sun of truth rises higher and higher on the horizon of man's reputation, and each colored ray gradually fades out until it is finally reabsorbed, in its turn, okay, humanity will at last be cursed no longer with artificial polarizations. Okay, so the dark blue farts. The dark blue fights with the light blue. The pink fights with the red, with the white. It's ridiculous, all right? So, and each colored ray gradually fades out until it is finally reabsorbed in its turn. Humanity will at last be cursed no longer with artificial polarizations, but will find itself bathing in the pure colorless sunlight of eternal truth. And this will be Theosophia, okay? Now, Theosophy is ancient. Theos meaning gods, Sophia meaning wisdom. This is the wisdom of the gods, not God, as in like what you hear is one of the avatars sitting in the clouds far away from you. The teachers and the masters who have come, the wise ones who have come, that no one can encapsulate all of God, okay? You're God. You're a part of it, like Shakespeare, okay? Say Shakespeare wrote a play and there was a part in that play and that person who played that part said he was Shakespeare. Well, he is of Shakespeare, but he isn't Shakespeare. Just the same with us and the Creator. We are parts of the divine. We are not all the big whole thing. We are not the absolute in its entirety. We are sparks of that divine flame. Does that make any sense to any of you? So you have Shakespeare writing a play. Somebody's playing that part. He says, I am Shakespeare. Yes, but not all. Okay? In the same way, we are, okay, somebody just wrote a wonderful little comment and it's going to come up in a second here. It says, we are all aspects of God's whole. Oh, why is it? There it is. We are all aspects of God's whole viewing life through our, yes, through our varying perceptions. Yes, we are all down to the tiniest atom. And I talk about that in these coming up, from the universe all the way down to the microcosm. This is all part of the same thing. So there is no they, and oh my God, I hope I don't get it. This is happening to all of us right now. And why is it happening to all of us right now? And where are the groups where we can come and get a little bit of hope, a little bit of insight, lose the fear of death, and understand the meaning of life? For crying out loud. My hair is poofing. It's poofing. I didn't even spend much time on it for you because it's so important to get down here. I'm going to be just relaxing a little bit, talking with you. There's a few of you here. Thank you for clicking the like button. If you'd like to get a copy of these books, you can get e-copies. I can give you a, okay, real quick. Go to the Living Theosophy bookstore and you can see in the ebooks, go to the free ebook section. You can download you got the 14 lessons there. The 14 lessons, it's called Theosophy, the 14 lessons, Yogi Philosophy. And that will tell you a little bit about how my journey started. And then, of course, the text, the biggest text written by William Walker Atkinson that started this whole thing. And then, well, for me, at least, that was my introduction to that text, Light on the Path. And then that led to other theosophical texts and studying with the Theosophical Society out of London. And now on my own, because I believe it is imperative that we, as a unit, work together to help the suffering and help ease that suffering. So how do you lose the fear of death? Are you afraid of dying? Well, let's try to pay attention to what is taking place right now. Not just this particular life, but all of it. This is just a page in a book in a library of ever-expanding libraries. So I say that often. That's a way to look at it. Is a lot of people just see the page and think that that's it. After the page is nothing but annihilation. And in the teachings of Theosophy, it explains more about that. It does. So when you see the bigger picture, that this isn't just all that there is, then it's, I don't know, it's comforting in a way. Okay. It is easy to become a Theosophist. Any person of average intellectual capacities and a leaning towards the metaphysical, pure, unselfish life, one who finds joy in helping his neighbor than in receiving help himself, one who is ever ready to sacrifice his own pleasures for the sake of other people, and who loves truth, that is a capitalized T, truth. goodness and wisdom for their own sake, not for the benefit they may confer, not so he can be great and pontificate and have a big fancy home and everybody looks up to him as a big guru or a church leader. No, but he loves truth, goodness, and wisdom for their own sake, not his own sake. So truth, goodness, and wisdom for the sake of all of humanity is a theosophist. That's from the Collected Writings, page 155. What isn't a theosophist, you ask? Well, good, I have an answer for that. He who does not practice altruism. Now, altruism is being kind and caring about other people. A lot of you are empaths who are here. I think if you can raise your hands, I don't know if you can raise your hands on this, but if you are an empath, I think you'll understand. I certainly believe that what empaths are looking for, the answers can be found in Theosophy because they don't know what to do. Yes, thank you. I think somebody just raised their hand. Yes, Akbal. If you are an empath and you feel the suffering of other beings and you want to help, you are here for a reason. So I understand that. Okay, he who does not practice altruism. That's who's, oh, somebody's got a big comment there. Stand by 1 second, because I want to have this as a circle. So this is not just me reading stuff to you. There you go. Me too. Good. Thank you. That is terrestrial. Thank you very much for sharing that. I don't know why it's taking a while for these to come up. There's another one. It says, I feel we are mass consciousness of the matter we create in a world where we have created ourselves to experience ourselves, to move forward out of fear into compassion. That is beautiful and very well said. Very well said. Hi there. Welcome. Hi, H. Yes. We are all, you're here for a reason. Nothing happens by accident. Absolutely nothing happens by accident. So well said and well done. And you are the light that will go forth and others will be ignited by your being compassion, your being balance, your being vegan. Thank you. You're being kind in the face of people who are unkind to you. You're being reasonable. You putting out fights and fires with calmness and love and understanding. Okay, he who does not practice altruism, he who is not prepared to share his last morsel with a weaker or poorer, someone weaker or poorer than himself, he who neglects to help his brother man or whatever race, nation, or creed, whenever and wherever he meets suffering, and who turns a deaf ear to the cry of human misery. Can you hear the whole world cry and you be saved? That is, it's a paraphrase from The Voice of the Silence, but can you? Seriously, go, okay, great, I'm saved. I'm on this cloud, floating around forever and ever. It's lined with gold. There's pearly gates, la-ti-da, but everybody else on this planet is in hell. Can you do that? If you can't, then you're probably a theosophist. Some people can do that. Some people are like, as long as I'm okay. But it says, okay, first of all, yes, absolutely. We must take a very deep look into our ego. Yes, our ego, the higher and lower self. Yes. Who we think we are, that inner voice that sits there and rabbits on about how crappy everybody else is and how much better you are than everybody else and then talks crap about you. A lot of people believe that is their true self. That's how wars are started. Well, I always think of the virtues and vices, okay? The virtues and vices. The words of the vices of greed and lust and fear and just power, craving power and all that's the lower self. And then you have the higher self, which is forgiveness and compassion and kindness and patience and love. So yes, the ego, the voice of that ego inside is the voice of the earth. And if you can rise above that, then you can hear your higher self. And if you want to insert the word God there, where you hear your higher self, then good. That's good. Okay. He who hears an innocent person slandered, whether a brother theosophist or not, and does not undertake his defense as he would undertake his own, is no theosophist. Now, that just means that look after each other. I have seen and actually experienced in my own time other theosophists who have unfortunately morphed into what they would call self-appointed gurus. And then when other people weren't coming along in the cult, they slandered them for not defending them. A true theosophist doesn't even have to say anything. They are just those teachings of compassion, kindness, and understanding and love in their everyday life from the morning, actually, even in their sleep. From the morning till night, they are kindness, they are compassion, they act without seeing, without having to say anything. The sun doesn't need to tell you that it's shining. Okay, the sun, when you wake up in the morning, if you're able to see it from wherever you are on the planet, does not need to say, look at me, I'm shining, look at me, I'm the sun. It doesn't need to say anything. It simply is, and you know it by what you see and what you experience. You know that it is the sun. So, yeah, if you, this has been taken out of text, and it taught me a lot. That once you reach these teachings, I thought everybody was humble and willing to be of service. And I was sadly mistaken that the teachings of Theosophy can be just as misused as any of the other religions. Okay, so I see a comment coming up. Here we go. Yeah, it's terrestrial again. Yes, living in a conscious state of compassion through a heart space. I love how you think, sweetheart. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with us. Again, that is Terrestrial Aura. If you have a channel, we'll be happy to give you a follow. And thank you. Terrestrial Aura writes, living in a conscious state of compassion through heart space. Beautifully put, sweetheart. So in the Secret Doctrine, as we go along, there's a few of you popping in and out. It's fine. Catch the rewatch if you wish. I do. Please do. Oh, good. Yes. Okay. Well, we'll give you a follow. I wonder if I can do that now. I'm afraid I might lose my thing. I will give you a follow. And it's wonderful to connect with you here. Thank you for being here. Everybody give Terrestrial Aura a follow. Okay. And if you've got a YouTube channel that is out there helping to share compassion, I will happily subscribe and we can work together and collaborate in whatever way we can, because I think it's really important. If you have access to going on live right now, all those TV shows and movies are all shut down. We have a responsibility to help raise and love each other. So wonderful to connect with all of you. Yes, Akbal, I see you there with your thumbs up. And yes, thank you for being here, sweetheart. It's wonderful to connect with you too, especially on an impromptu live like this. I was really concentrating, got to get the key to Theosophy done, got to get the edited up. That's a little bit difficult to get your head around those teachings if you are not in there already. And I didn't think about that. Let's talk about Theosophia, wisdom, gods, ancient, timeless. This is science, ancient knowledge, and it is based on fact, not faith. Okay, this is based on fact, not faith. So it isn't I believe or I hope, it is knowledge. This is the ancient knowledge, science proving that, just like I said before in these videos, that you have an experiment proving a theory to a scientist. You have experience proving something to you. So you don't have to take my word for crap. You don't have to take my word for anything. But you will have the experiences through the application and the practice of these teachings for selfless reasons. And your life will change. I don't know what else to do but do this. So let's keep going. Here we go. All right. Okay. I'm not sure if I should read that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can read this. Okay, here we go. I believe this is this Purucker? No, I think it is the Secret Doctrine. I'm going to read a quote from the Secret Doctrine, Volume 1, on page 341. Okay, the Secret Doctrine in its entirety is even not in its entirety, because mankind at the end of the 1900s wasn't even ready for that. They're still not ready for that. These were the seeds that were planted that we're harvesting, and we're planting more seeds. So anyway, from the Secret Doctrine, a very daunting text, full of terms that cannot really be understood. You say, oh, I've read it. You can't read it like that. It comes like in astral layers, for lack of a better term, and I haven't read it. I have read parts of it, and then I revisit that part, and it says something completely different. So it's not like a real book. It's interesting. They're all like that. The more that you study and apply, when you read the words, something different comes out. And it's really amazing. So I'm telling you the truth. I have nothing to lose. I have everything to gain by you gaining this. My goal is not what your perception of me is. That's not important. I'm a speaker. That's it. I'm just talking. So from page 341, volume 1 of The Secret Doctrine, the fragments of the systems that have now reached us are rejected as absurd fables. Nevertheless, occult science, now occult simply means, it doesn't always mean the black arts. The church has really spun that to mean something negative. This is just outside of the known. It's outside of the known is what the word occult means. Occult science, having survived the great flood that submerged the antediluvian giants. Now you remember in Donovan's song Atlantis, antediluvian, ancient, that submerged the antediluvian giants, and with them their very memory, save in the Secret Doctrine, the Bible, and other scriptures. Yes, I said that. There is some truth in the Bible. There's a lot of it, but a lot of it's been rewritten. But anyway, still holds the key to all the world's problems. Let us apply that key to the rare fragments of long forgotten cosmogonies and try by their scattered parts to reestablish the once universal cosmogony of the Secret Doctrine. Cosmogenesis, the origin of the universe. Okay? The key fits them all. And there was, during the youth of mankind, one language, one knowledge, and one universal religion. When there were no churches, there were no creeds or sects, and that's S-E-C-T-S, and when every man was a priest unto himself, and man was nurtured under the protecting shadow of the same tree of knowledge. Now, I know that there's going to be a few people who are like, what, huh? Okay, what that means is you don't need a church. You don't need to go to a church. That's why I was watching all these people on Zoom. They're gathering as a community, which is fantastic, but it isn't about the building, and it isn't just that particular branch of whatever that religion is. On this planet, there are over 4,000 different religions. In the Christianity alone, there's over 10,000 branches, different types of Christianity, and they all fight with each other about who's right, okay? So when are we going to stop doing that? We need to stop doing that. Theosophy is called the wisdom religion, okay? So we're now at home. We have extra time. Where do we meet? Where do we go? How do we find this stuff? It's here. I will put links in the post-production of this video for you to get these books if you want to wish to start studying, or just Google the word Theosophy and start from there, okay? The wisdom religion was ever one, and being the last word of possible human knowledge was therefore carefully preserved. It preceded by long ages the Alexandrian Theosophists. Now, the Alexandrian Philosophers are Plato, Pythagoras, you've got Socrates. They're all saying the same thing. These guys are all saying the same thing. The alchemists, they're all saying the same thing. If you go back to the mystery schools, this is what they're talking about. It's these teachings, and it's time that they come out because everybody's at home and we need to figure this out. Hang on one second. Be your own guru. And that is the best religion. Absolutely. You are a spark of this divine flame, and this church, you don't need to go somewhere. You don't need to pay somebody. You don't need to have somebody give it to you. You already have it. All of this is inside you. Yes, I think you're saying Akbal. Is that Akbal again? Yes. To a source. With your source. Yes. We are that source. Hang on one second. I'm getting some notifications there. Yeah, we are that source. We are a spark of the divine flame. So if you think you have a spark here of flame, say that candle was lit. Same thing as in the sun. It's not the sun, but it's the same thing as the sun. There's Prospero. A line in Tarot of the Bohemians says, there was a distant time when men would think it was absurd that there could be more than one religion. Well said, Prospero. Let's read what he's saying again, because this is a circle. Yes, I'm doing the talking, but this is where I'd like to meet with you. I'd like you to be here and be just as much a part. I'm not standing on a podium. I am not preaching to you. You are a part of this circle. Living Theosophy. I say we always need to be living Theosophy. And how can we live it if I'm always giving you book studies? There's got to be a place we can meet. There's got to be something we can do. Prospero has said, a line in Tarot of the Bohemians says, that there was a distant time when man would think it was absurd that there could be more than one religion. And it's true. Like, we look at the sun and we have different names for it, but we know it's the sun, right? It'd be weird if, like, a few counties over, people were like, there are like 3 suns. And our 3 suns are the best 3 suns. What? There's only one sun. We're all looking at it. And sometimes it's shady and sometimes it's cloudy, but it's there and it's the same sun. And then somebody from a mountaintop says they see the sun only come up, in, I don't know, top of the world, only this far. And they're talking about the exact same sun. The exact same sun. We're all talking about the exact same sun. Yes. Can we do a meditation at the end? Why not? We certainly can. Yes, let's. I don't even know where the end is. Just gotta keep going. I don't know where Patrick is. I was hoping that Patrick would show up. He is a Theosophist that we started 40 minutes ago. Oh my God. Okay. From the Secret Doctrine. This is from the first Secret Doctrine. Logic ultimately, hang on. No, pause, comma. Let's go back into logic ultimately elevates into ethics. Yes, that's true. Ultimately, it does, I believe. But I also believe we have a lot to learn. So I don't know where to end this. I don't know what to do. I think should we do it on Sunday? Should we meet once a week? Should we meet once a day? What do we do? I can't do the little live shorts on here because I don't have 10,000 subscribers. You have to have 10,000 subscribers till you can do a little daily update thing. And I certainly don't want to hit you with 10,000, I don't know, videos of just short things. I'd like to do things that are something you can sink your teeth into, something that can give you hope, something that you can latch onto and you can go get if you'd like. So visit the purple circle, click that. That'll take you to the Living Theosophy bookshop. Well, you'll see the shop in the menu bar. Once a day. You want to do it once a day? We probably should do it at least once a week. But once a day, that would be fantastic. I think that'd be great. I think Theosophy needs to be far more accessible. It needs to be far more accessible. It doesn't need to be hidden away anymore. It's time. That's what these teachings are here for. It's not coming up on the main screen, but I see something is, I'd love to meet more often here. Good. We will do that. You have my word. We will do that because I would be irresponsible if I did not do that. That's what this channel is for. This channel is for connecting people that are of like mind and love. And if you are attracted to these teachings, if they resonate with you as they have resonated with me, I see one of you has already popped over there to get a book. Good for you. They're free. You can also support the channel. There are ways to support the channel because I do this for a living. Even though there is no living in it, because these teachings always need to be free. But if you wish to support the channel, I have voiced the audiobooks and you can buy the little packages which help to support, or you can give a super chat if you wish. Those are always encouraged because that goes back into all the equipment to read these things anyway. But that's not important because the money always comes from wherever it's at. And this beautiful set right here, this is my husband collecting these antiquities, and he's like a theater designer. He rescues these antiques and he designs this. So anyway, so my job is to literally try to get the world access to the teachings of Theosophy. That's what I believe my job is to do. I've always wondered what I was supposed to do. Was it television? Was it radio? Was it TV commercials? Was it public speaking? What was it? No. All those things are no. I see you guys are buying books, or you're not buying books, but getting books. That's great. The orders are popping up on my screen. It is for me to lend my voice to something far more purposeful, and it is sharing these teachings with you. From the Secret Doctrine 1, page 120, the radical unity of the ultimate essence of each constituent part of compounds in nature. Okay? Let's read that again. The radical unity of the ultimate essence of each constituent part of the compounds in nature. Now, that's why the Secret Doctrine is confusing, because people read that and they're like, what, huh? Okay, just listen. From star to mineral atom, okay, from the biggest to the smallest, from the universe to the minutia, the tiniest part of matter. I'm going to translate this in the best way I can, okay? In the fullest acception of the term, and whether applied to the spiritual, intellectual, or physical worlds, is the one fundamental law in occult science. Everything is one. In other words, everything. Okay, from the stars to the ever-expanding universes to the multiverses, all the way down to the tiniest atom, which even if you looked at the atom, looks like a little miniature universe or solar system. So we are the universe in miniature. This is all an illusion. All that stuff, ghosts and hang on. Somebody's commented, I'm late, but we'll catch the replay. Peace and health. Hi, Andrea. I had a wild hair. I thought we need to have a meeting where we can come out and actually be together and study. This is not a book study. This is a gathering where you are encouraged to participate. So please meet Akbal. Prospero is here. We also have Terrestrial Aura. Give her a follow. And we are just talking about Theosophy and the application thereof and what is taking place. We are experiencing the effects of our cause as humanity. We need to come together. And we don't have to all be going to the same building. It isn't about that. It's you. You are the temple. Have you not been told that? And inside you is this flame that you have access to. Everybody does. Your flame is not any bigger than anybody else's, but their flame is not bigger than yours. Okay, hi there. There you are. Hi, sweetie. I love you. I love you. So a harsh word offered in past lives. If you said something or did something in a past existence, okay, it's not destroyed, but it ever comes again. The pepper plant will not give birth to roses, will it? Okay, this is from the Voice of the Silence. So when is the next reading? Oh, we're going to do a Key to Theosophy. I will have one of those out probably within the week. I am just reading little snippets here, and we're just talking about, yes, hang on, what's it, the Beatles? Come together right now. I would play it, but I think YouTube would mute me, so I can't. Over me. Yes, like the Beatles. So come together. A harsh word uttered in past lives is not destroyed, but ever comes again. The pepper plant does not give birth to roses. No, it doesn't. Nor the sweet jessamine silver star to the thorn or thistle turn. So we're talking about, that's a quote from the Voice of the Silence, talking about what you do. You will experience, so what you were before and how you behaved before when you were not only here on another man-inhabited planet or wherever you were before, whatever realm you were in. It is the time for a reset. Yes, it is the time for a reset. And that's why I'm on here, is because I thought we have to do something. I can't just sit here and have these little book studies and blah, 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 because that was before. And now what it's time, I will still do them though. What it is time for is for us to come together as, this is really the time for a Theosophy emergence. Yes, yes, yes. Prospero, yes. Go, go, go. Go, Prospero. Go, Prospero. Go, Prospero. Go, Prospero. I can't even say it. Go, Prospero. Go, Prospero. Go. That is exactly what you need to do. Take it out there and apply it. Become it, show it, share it. Let's do this, okay? It isn't just about, it's not about any particular religion. Theosophy is not a religion. I am conscious of all that are separated. Yes, yes, I can feel that too. I miss hugging people. Oh, how I miss hugging people. I can understand there are a lot of people suffering much, much greater than we are right now. There are children that are in abusive homes. There are domestic violence situations going on. There are people, all the problems that we had before this disease came are still happening. The cancer patients that need to get their treatment that can't. There are car accidents, and there are murders, and there are suffering. There's starving. This is still happening. It is still happening. And now we got this on top of it. Says, I believe there will be a reset for the entire world. This is the reset. This is a reset. If we don't get it on this one, the next one's going to be a little bit probably more intense. So to understand that there is a past to who you are in this incarnation helps to ease the blow when the fear of death approaches. Oh my God, you know, what happens? You continue to be, you take off the clothes that you're wearing, this physical meat suit. Okay, this meat suit that I call it. I think other people have called it that. It says love, hang on. I wish it would come up at the same time. I apologize. It comes up really tiny up there, and then I have to read it down here. Oh, I miss hugs and human touch so much. Yes, yes. That's one of the reasons why I'm on here as well, is I want to connect with you live while you're at home and you're just farting around. Well, you might not be farting around, might be doing something productive, but I understand this is a downtime. This is when Theosophy can actually be, I think, I don't know. I have no idea why I'm here. Just know that I'm supposed to be. It's so weird. The power of touch is essential. And yes, won't we appreciate it when we get a chance to touch human beings again? But please know there is more to your story than just this lifetime. You have been here before, and you will be alive again. The you that is you continues to be outside of this personality. Okay, so there is no, there's no escape. You continue to be. You don't end. There is no end to you. You are eternal. You are in eternity now as much as you will ever be. Can you see? No, are you contributing? Wait, oh, wait, what am I missing? No, I don't know about that. I have no idea about that. I don't see any contributions. Am I missing somebody's comments? I don't see anything other than what I've seen so far and what I've read. If I have not read your comment, I apologize. It's because I don't see it. So I can't see anything but what I have restated to you. If you are commenting and I can't see you, can you step out and then come back in the room? That would be awesome. If you are watching this on a rewatch, good for you. You've lasted a long time. We've been talking for 49 minutes. I swear to you, I do not know why I am sitting here doing this. I am not bathed. I have not done anything but prepared this particular talk, and I thought I'm going to go ahead and go live. And I have no idea why, except for it's the time. It says, Colin from Inner Sources as well, all the same, deep diving into thoughts and intentions. Yes, Andrea, the inner sources, we are all connected on the inside, namaste. The divine in me honors the divine in you, because in that place we are one. Namaste, you hear it all the time now. That's what that means, is that the God in me recognizes the God in you, because when we are there, we are one. Yes, we are. So inside you is where this will take place. It's okay that you're separated right now, because with true love, there's no time and space. I know you miss the physical touch. I do too. But I promise we will have a better world after this lesson and what we're needing to do during this time. So the supreme power, whom we revere, is the boundless and endless one, the grand central spiritual sun, and that is capitalized by those attributes and the visible effects of whose inaudible will we are surrounded. The God of the ancient and the God of the modern seers. His nature can be studied only in the worlds called forth by his mighty fiat. And the word fiat means let it be made, let it be done. We've been programmed or cultured. Awareness is the only way not to self-sabotage. Yes. Yeah, we have we've been numb, we have a lot of growing to do. We have a lot of learning to do. And very well said, Andrea. We have been programmed and cultured. And I think we still believe that a spiritual superhero is supposed to, come from the clouds. There are things online that they're showing edited footage of clouds and people like, oh my God, here comes Jesus. And the fear and the superstition is rampant. Right now, I am telling you, look inside yourself. Look inside yourself for this central spiritual sun. It lies within you as it lies inside everything. And if you can tap into that, that is man, okay, you're man, and you have your higher self. Your higher self is inside you too. Listen to that. Andrea is coming in saying something exactly. Cultivated and cultured by culture. It's true. To hate one another. And we are taught that they're wrong and we're right. And it's weird. It's just weird. It's time these teachings come out. Okay, karma is the unerring law which adjusts effect to cause on the physical, mental, and spiritual planes of being. Now that's in the key to Theosophy. Our solar plexus central sun, that's right. That's why they call this the solar plexus. That's right. We are the universe in miniature. I know that sounds weird to somebody who's just coming across it, but it's true. And if you want to learn more, please go to the Living Theosophy website, go to the bookstore, go to the free ebooks, and you can download the books for free and start studying. Or you can go back to the videos and you can hear me read the text to you. And then you can go from there, just listen to it while you're sleeping. If you want to, go to the gear icon and turn me the F down, because I do talk very fast. And I talked very fast for a lot of them because I'm excited about it, because I feel I finally found it. So I am excited. So, but you can go to the gear icon and you can turn it down. So it's like at 75%. So you can actually hear it a little bit more digestibly, I suppose. Light on the Path and 14 Lessons on Yogi Philosophy are better starts for those new to this. Yes, I love the 14 lessons. Yes, the 14 lessons was my introduction as well. And you've given it as a gift also. You all are the spirit superheroes. You're the spirit superheroes. I am a reflection of you. I am nothing more than that. I am nothing more than what you already are and what you see. You wouldn't be able to see this if you weren't it. Okay? So what I am simply is a reflection of you. And the fact that you know that the 14 lessons is a very palatable entry, good. That was mine as well. That book is here on this channel. I have read that. I think it was 2014 I started reading it and putting it up online. And then I did Light on the Path, and I did Voice of the Silence. But you can find those texts, audio books here on the channel, or you can buy the audiobooks if you wish from the website. I've reduced them from what they're available on the global retail outlets because it's ridiculous that they're charging so much. They charge based on size, and I have no say. And I never see any of the cash anyway. I think if they sell it for 19 pounds or something, I think I see like 2 pounds of it, but it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that they're out there in the digital world, because people are not going to the libraries. They're not going to the lodges, unfortunately. They're going on their phones. And that's where you are. There's a few of you here. So we're still here together. So grateful to have such a beautiful, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. And okay, let's keep going. Hang on. Oh my God. Okay. To become a genuine spiritual entity. This is from Isis Unveiled. To become a genuine spiritual entity, which that designation man implies, man must first create himself anew, so to speak. For example, thoroughly eliminate from his mind and spirit not only the dominating influence of selfishness and other impurity, but also the infection of superstition and prejudice. Isn't it funny that people who still in this world of 2020 are afraid of drinking Corona beer because they'll get the coronavirus? When they see these fake videos online, they are believing that a spiritual superhero is coming down in the shape of a cloud. Okay. We are currently, if you want to learn about these, the comings and going of this humanity, I see. Thanks, Andrew, for the comment. Yeah, so grateful. Thank you, Akbal. I see you there, KKK. Thank you. There's 6 of you here. If you're new, I see some likes. Thank you for that. If you could like this and share this. It is a little haphazard. I think we should meet once a week. Is that okay? What day works for you? What's best for you? What time is good for you? I did it as late as I could tonight because I wasn't really sure how to do it or what to do. I will have another Key to Theosophy up, and please go back and start the books. You can start anywhere you wish. You can pick up wherever you wish. You can learn at whatever speed you wish. Let us all send them love in the form of light. Yes, let us do that. And then that's a very powerful thing. Your thoughts are the navigators of your life. Your emotions are the engine behind those thoughts. Okay? So the way that we are acting and how we are treating each other, we have created this, and we can create a better world. And as we read and study further, I don't even know where to stop here. There's so much to say. God, this is so beautiful. Okay, this is Gottfried de Perucker. Okay, and I hope I'm saying that right. I always want to say Perucker, but anyway, Perucker. Truth is for all men. All men have a power within them which can be self-consciously attained only by each man for himself. No one else can do this for you. Okay? This is a power of consciousness. As ye open, I wasn't expecting that as ye open yourself to this consciousness and pass the threshold of it into a more secret chamber in your inner being, you will see there a beauty, a vision of truth, and then after a time you will see another portal. And you will realize that that other portal that now you begin to see is also within you. This is all about you. It's all about you. The answers are all within you already, within your consciousness, and you will move towards it and open the new door, giving entrance into a world still more beautiful, still more sublime, and thus you can follow the path of the spiritual self, of the essential selfhood, of the divine selfhood within, ever more and more inwards. And that path of beauty and peace and achievement is endless. For it is you, and you are the universe. Each one of you. Each and every one of you. So beautiful. So beautiful. I could go on, and I've already gone on for an hour. I've gone on for an hour. I'll read one more, and then maybe we can take some questions or something. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just know I'm supposed to do it. Thank you. Somebody just sent a super chat. Thank you very much, H. Wait, thank you very, very much. That super chat is so thoughtful. Thank you. That is by, you support your broadcasters by that. That is so loving and so helpful. Thank you. I think you might post a time for a live stream a day. I should day in advance so we can be here. Yeah, I just came on sporadically. I think that's a really good idea. But the thing is, I can't do those daily updates. Thank you so much for that, H. I can't do those daily updates on YouTube. I can on Facebook, on the Living Theosophy Facebook channel, and I can on the Living Theosophy Twitter. So a beautiful way to spend an hour. I'm so grateful that you're here. We're going to give you a follow. Thank you for spending an hour with us. I've got one more thing to close. Yeah, we might employ a reading page to zero in on. Okay. The Living Theosophy website is kind of a mausoleum. I would go to the social media outlets, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for the Living Theosophy, and I will post a time there. So what time works for you? You set a day and we'll do it. Sunday nights? Want to do Sunday nights? Is that weird? Sunday nights UK time might help pick up some America during church time. Okay, let's close with this. That is so sweet that you did that. Thank you. This is Catherine Tingley. She writes, man's only way to win his great hope and to know the truth is to seize hold on himself. On himself. Assert and realize his potentially all-dominating soul existence, making his mind and memory register beyond all future cavil or doubt. What he then knows to be true, holding himself at this time dignity, true dignity. I'm sorry, I saw a comment come up. 99% of people can't understand when I say there is no other one, there's only you. Well, I tell you what, you're here with the 1%. They do understand. I think they do. I know that it is you. It is true. I am you and you are you, and there is only you. So let's read that again. Catherine Tingley, here we go. Man's only way to win his great hope and to know the truth is to seize hold on himself, assert and realize his potentially all-dominating soul existence, making his mind and memory register beyond all future cavil or doubt, what he then knows to be true, holding himself at his true dignity, guiding into right conduct all the elements of his nature, his body, mind, and emotions. He will maintain from that moment strength and joy in life. That once done, could he but stand in that attitude for a few weeks or months, he would have made of his mind a willing instrument of service, harnessed to the chariot of the soul, and dissolved away its limitations. That's from the Path of the Mystic. So they're telling you the answers are inside you. The answers are all inside of you. This virus has leveled the playing field. We are now level. You can pray all you want to. Prayer, science, they are one. It is science and religion and philosophy. They are one. Okay, let us look for the commonalities of all of those things, and we will find this ancient truth. It is not just from the late 1800s. It is as old as time itself. It goes back to ancient Egypt and back to ancient Africa and then beyond. Okay, I've got a comment here, possibly telling me about time. It only takes 1% of the population to shift our consciousness as a whole 2.255 people manifesting compassion for the world simultaneously. Well, there's a few of you here that are doing it, and that makes a difference. If you know and remember who you truly are, can you remember who you truly are? I want you to do that. Spend this downtime understanding you are not just this being that's in this meat suit. You're far more than that. And the answers that you seek will be revealed to you when you are ready. Yes, and you are ready. Obviously, you are here. It is not going to come from me. It's going to come from you because you're going to uncover that. You're going to discover that. All numbers matter, big or small. Yes, it'd be great if we could possibly use this downtime, this awakening to wake up. But no one can wake anybody else up, or nobody can be so woke. That's just, it's so... The New Age jargon has been cherry-picked from these teachings, and it's kind of sad to see how it's morphed into different little online cults and things like that. This is not about me. This is about you. I'm putting the onus right back on you. Here you go. Take these teachings and do with them what you will, because you are the hope for tomorrow. You are the hope for our future. You are going to change this world by changing yourself. This is all about you. I think I have done what I was asked to do. I don't know. It's weird. It's so so strange. I'm like, no, I can't possibly. I don't know why. But I don't want to, I worked really hard on this channel. I don't want to get on here and say something wrong, but it was really strong for us to go ahead and open this up and let's just go live and let's work together. And what days do you want to meet? I'll just wait while you talk. Tell me, what days do you want to meet? I'll be here. I'll be here, and hopefully you'll be here. And I'd like to get the, we've been talking for an hour and 4 minutes. I'll get the, I'll try to get the setup so we can have some guests. We can have audio. You were called by the universe. I don't know about that. I don't like that specialness of that. I'm not sure what it is, but something was knocking at my door to get my ass down here and do this. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to say. What do you want me to say? What the hell? Because usually I do a book. Sundays sound great. Let's do Sundays. Absolutely. Let's do Sundays, Sunday nights. Okay. Sunday is really good, or the weekend is good for you personally. Okay, good. Let's do Sundays then. Okay. We'll come on Sundays and we'll have a little gathering. It isn't a church and it isn't a religion. This is ancient, timeless knowledge where we can study together. And the fact that you're active on your keyboards is really helpful as well. I'm sorry I didn't fix my hair. I could be a little bit more together. But anyway, I spent the day just typing this up in bed while I was not feeling too well today. But anyway, Sundays is good. Let's do Sunday nights, UK time, and we'll have our little hour together. Bring to the table what it is you wish to discuss. If you'd like to be a guest on the Living Theosophy Sunday gathering, then great. I'd love to have you. I've got to figure out more on how to do that. Tomorrow, hang on. It's not coming up on my thing yet. I see that you said tomorrow, mass meditation will happen. Good. Is that something that is set up for April 1st? Mass meditation. I think that that's a very good idea to send that energy out. Don't dismiss your thoughts. They are living things and they do become real beings. And your nightmares if you're not careful. Thoughts are living forces. Choose them wisely. Yogi Ramacharaka. Okay. I think that what time? I don't know. What time works for you? This is about you. I want to know what time works for you. I will probably do it as late as I can on Sunday nights. My husband works on Mondays early. So Sunday nights kind of stress him out. Oh, what time is the meditation? What time is the meditation tomorrow? Sweetheart, tell us. Let us know. Standing by. Standing by for your answer. I'm watching myself standing by for you. What time is mass meditation tomorrow? I don't know, but we can Google it if she does. Oh, there she is. Oh, Akbal is saying access. Access. Okay. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You are so important. You are essential. Thank you for your bright lights. Let's do Sunday evenings, possibly, I'm thinking maybe 7 o'clock, something like that, 6 or 7 o'clock for these gatherings. I don't know what time the mass meditation is, but I'm waiting for Terrestrial Aura to tell us. Here she comes. Also, please let us know your time. My time, I'm thinking probably Sunday nights at 6. How's that? Just because that'll give us time to eat. Because husband is pretty particular about what time he eats. So Sunday nights at 6 p.m., 7 p.m. And I'll do a call out on the Living Theosophy YouTube. Sorry. Yeah, I think I might be able to do a post on YouTube, but I can't until I have enough subscribers to do the live bits. I can't do the live stories until I have 10,000 subscribers. So I can't do a little all call on that. I'd love to be able to do those, but subscribe, share. That would be great. I'll do it on the social media outlets, but let's plan for Sunday. Today's Tuesday. The next one will be this Sunday. Unless, yeah, I can't see. We have to do this. I can't explain it. We just have to do it. It's weird. So what time is the mass meditation tomorrow, honey? We're waiting. Standing by. Should I look it up? Oh, she says, I am not sure the mass meditation. I was asking Akbal. Oh, Akbal knows. Akbal, what time? I got to run. Thank you, Prospero, for being here. I love you. I'll see you guys later. See you next Sunday. We'll have a Sunday gathering, and I love you. I love you. Prospero, you're a beautiful soul. Sending you so much love. Mwah. Let's wrap it up here, because if we don't, we never will. Thank you, H, for those super chats. Hit that website. Go over that way. I'm sure it's to the left. Positive it's to the left. There it is. Yes, it is. It's to the left. click that purple, I can see it now. Click that purple button and that'll take you to the website, or you can subscribe that way, but you can also get to the Living Theosophy website. When you do get there, go to the store, the e-store, there'll be free ebooks. You can download Voice of the Silence, Light on the Path, and the 14 lessons, which is called Yogi Philosophy, Theosophy. And that was the introduction to these teachings for me. There are also book studies on this channel and so much more, audiobooks and theosophical shorts. And you can actually see the change take place from when I was not vegan to being vegan, and compassion makes a very big difference. So in physical, spiritual, mental, all of that. So I love you. And thank you for being here for this first gathering. I'll see you on Sunday. I love you. How do I start this? There we go. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.